Our full complement today, 13 players to put on the field, and I think our defence once again is going to show through, and hopefully this is where the game will be won finally for the Colts in our defence.
Excellent. Now, your record so far is 1 win, 5 losses, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way, which team you're on. What sort of offence do you think you'll be pushing today?
We're going to be running a reasonably standard offence. The T formation, I think, is going to be our winning play.
Good. All right then, Russell, all the best for today's game, and let's see plenty of good action out there. Thank you very much.
Good. Thank you very much.
Harry Alderson, defensive back.
Adam Nichols, defensive back.
Tony Sampson, defensive back.
Blair Richards, defensive back. Anthony James, middle linebacker.
Chad Rosario, that's a linebacker. John Ford, linebacker.
Phil Levis, middle linebacker.
Matthew Sarner, defensive lineman. Dean Kowali, defensive end. Ben McKenzie, defensive tackle.
Mick Chappell, cornerback.
Brad Rankin, cornerback. Nathan James, defensive end. Nick Day, defensive end. Scott Reuter, defensive tackle. Paul Holgate, defensive tackle. Derek Leach, outside linebacker.
Ben Donaldson, middle linebacker.
Chris Mooney, outside linebacker.
Matt Lyon, strong safety.
Scott Matthews, free safety.
To the game's Bris31 game of the week. With the juniors, we have the Toowoomba Colts up against the Bayside Jets. The Bayside Jets at 5-1 and the Colts at 1-5. So we're ready for the kickoff. We have Paul Holgate, number 40 for the Toowoomba Colts. Jets to receive. Umpires for today's game, Mr. Kevin Decker, referee, Richard Prater at umpire, Andrew Radcliffe, and Alan Wharton. Number 9, Jets receiving, Anthony James on the run back. Good distance gained, brought down by Ben Donaldson, number 38 for the Colts. Jets 1st and 10 on their own 45. Shotgun position for the quarterback. Out to the receiver. Caught by Ben McKenzie. Good distance. Could be a first down. Nice tackle there by Nick Day, number 49 for the Colts. Changing their formation back to the shotgun. 85 in motion. Penalty down. Tipped and intercepted by number 11 from the Colts. Scott Matthew at quarterback. Number 12. Hands off to the running back. He is going nowhere. Swamped by Thea Green. There'll be virtually no distance gained on the play. It'll bring up second and 11. Could have been a loss there. Colts again in the I formation. Hand off to the running back, and again swamped. Number 5 that was. Adam Brueggemann going nowhere. Yeah. Colts again in I formation. Hand off to the running back. Better gain there. Pushed out of bounds. Number 58 from the Jets. Chad Rosario. Colts with a loss again. That'll bring up 4th and 14. They'll be kicking. Kick by the Colts, and that'll be out of bounds. Bring up 1st and 10 to the Jets. Just over the 50. Jets with 1st and 10. Just in the 45, just in the field for the Colts. I formation. Again, they switch to the shotgun formation. Jason Graham at quarterback. Flag on the play. Hands off to the running back, number 30. Ben Loomis. Down by the Colts. Number 23, Steve Sanderson. And let's look at that flag. 5, and they'll be 1st and 15. Stay in the I formation. Hand off to the running back, number 2, Danny Dagan. Good gain, 6 yards on the play. So after a tackle by number 49, Nick Day by the Colts, bring up 2nd and 9 for the Jets. 85 again in motion, Ben McKenzie. Back to the shotgun, hand off to number 30, Ben Lunas. Good run into the sideline, stopped by number 82 from the Colts. And that'll bring up first down for the Jets. 1st and 10 for the Jets, back in the I formation. Jason Graham at quarterback. Looking for his receiver, number 80, Adam Nichols, but overthrown, and we've got a flag down. Penalty there, number 40, Paul Holgate by the Colts, very costly for his team. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Jets. Jason Graham at quarterback. Hands off to number 23, John Ford, run to the outside. Makes the first down and more, into touch. Great game by the Jets. So first down for the Jets, and that'll bring them 1st and goal, 5 yards out. Hand off to number 2, Danny Dagan, and he's stopped short by the Colts. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. The 2nd and goal for the Jets. Graham again in quarterback. Hands off to number 30, Ben Lunas, and he is over. Touchdown for the Jets, and that'll bring up the score. 6 to the Jets, to the Toowoomba Colts, 0. So the Jets with the point after try now, number 80 setting up for the kick, Adam Nichols. Ball's back, and it's blocked by the Colts, and that'll be unsuccessful attempt, so the score will remain the Bayside Jets 6, the Toowoomba Colts 0. So the Jets will kick off after their successful try, and that's Adam Nichols, number 80 on the kick. Received by the Colts. Run back is made 10. Stopped by the Jets. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Colts. So we had a timeout there for the Colts, and they're 1st and 10 after their run back on the kick. Number 12 in quarterback, Scott Massey, handing off to the running back there. He'll make 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The Colts in I formation. 2nd and 6. Penalty down. Scrappy play in the middle. Ball going nowhere. And we'll see what the result of that play will be in a minute. So after an illegal formation by the Colts when they had the ball, there was a fumble on the play and recovered by the Jets. The Jets declined the penalty and will take the ball 1st and 10 on their own 35. Number 2, Danny Dagan, in motion, back to number 12, their quarterback, Graham. Intercepted by the Colts. Great catch by Chris Mooney, number 58. After the intercept, Chris Mooney for the Colts. We had a timeout for the Colts, and that'll bring up 1st and 10 on their own 25. Number 12, Scott Matthew under big pressure from the Jets. Is number 58, Chad Rosario. Number 85, Ben McKenzie, swamping the quarterback. We had a penalty in there. Mistake there for the Jets, a personal foul on the quarterback. So it'll be 1st and 15 up for the Colts, and they'll be 1st and 10 on the 35. Handoff by the quarterback, Scott Mathey. Small gain by the Colts, tackled by Danny Dagan, number 5. In fact, there was a loss of a yard there for the Colts. So that'll be 2nd and 11. Quarterback back, pass, looking for his receiver, nearly intercepted by number 7, Tony Sampson for the Jets, but he knocked it away. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd and 11 for the Colts. So 3rd and 11 for the Colts in I formation. Matthew at receiver, looking for his receiver there, number 11, Mick Chappell, intercepted by the Jets. Number 4, Harry Alderton, and running back with more. Tackled by number 49, Nick Day by the Colts. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets. Great gain for them. And that'll be on the Colts 30-yard line. First and 10 for the Jets now, with their quarterback Jason Graham in shotgun formation. It's been working successfully for them during this first half of the junior game between the Jets and the Colts. Back looking for his receiver, Danny Dagan. He's out wide, going longer to number 80, Adam Nichols, and forced out of bounds, number 23, Derek Lesser, by the Colts, and that'll bring up first and 10 with a big gain to the Jets. Up by the Jets. And then second and goal, 2 yards to go for a touchdown. Graham in quarterback, hands up to number 2, Danny Dagan, and he's through for a touchdown. Great play by the Jets. So after the 6-point touchdown to the Jets, trying for their point after, not electing to kick, looking to run it in, Graham at quarterback, and blocked by number 12. Great play, Scott Massey by the Colts, desperate in defence. So that try will be unsuccessful and will leave the score, the Bayside Jets 12 against the Toowoomba Colts 0. Successful touchdown, we have number 80, Adam Nichols, for the Jets kicking off. That'll be received by number 11, Mick Chappell, to run it back to the Toowoomba Colts. And good run to the sideline, and big hit by number 80. Adam Nichols, the kicker, looking to save his side there from a good run by number 11, Mick Chappell. Stops the play, and that'll bring up first and 10 for the Colts on their own 35. So after that strong run by Mick Chappell for the Colts, that'll bring up first and 10. I formation. Matthew at quarterback, looking for his receiver, number 82, Chris Mooney, but couldn't complete the pass. Good defence, broken up by number 3, Adam Casey, and that'll bring up second and 10 for the Toowoomba Colts. Colts electing to kick number 82, Matt Lyons, small kick, tipped by the Jets, and that's picked up by number 5, Nathan Jones. Live ball, and good run by the Colts into the Jets 25-yard line, and that'll be first and 10 to the Colts. The referees actually ruled that to be a Jets ball, so it's dead where tipped by the Toowoomba Colts, and that'll bring up first and 10 to the Jets on their own 45. Back in shotgun, number 12, their quarterback, Jason Graham. Number 2, Danny Dagan, in motion receiver. Graham looking to run, but he's swamped by the Colts. Good defence. Number 40, Paul Holgate, into the dirt for the quarterback. That's a huge loss to the Jets, and they'll be second and 15. For the Jets, that'll be second and 15 with their quarterback, Graham, in shotgun, looking for 85, but going longer to number 80, Adam Nichols, but overthrown, incomplete, bringing up third and 15. With 19 seconds remaining in this half, the Jets will look to throw long. Graham again in shotgun. Looking long. Number 80 again, but overthrown over the head of Adam Nichols, and that's incomplete, bringing up 4th and 15. So 4th and 15 to the Jets. Little time remaining in this half. They'll look long to their receivers. Graham back, looking again, number 80, Adam Nichols, tipped by the Colts, and that's incomplete. Broken up well by Matt Lyons, number 82 for the Colts. And that will be the change of possession, or virtually the end of the half there. So there's some time remaining in the half, so the Colts will take the ball first and 10 on the Jets 43. Their quarterback, Scott Massey, rolling out, looking to throw, tipped by the Jets, number 7, Tony Sampson. Incomplete pass. So no time remaining. That's the end of the first half. So the first half here in the junior game, the Bris31 game of the week at Valleys Rugby League, the Jets 12 against the Toowoomba Colts. Half time at the Bris31 junior game of the week here at Valleys Rugby League between the Bayside Jets and the Toowoomba Colts. Here the Jets up 12 points to the Colts 0. The Jets have been very strong in offence, but have been pushed pretty well all the way by the Colts. The new team into the Queensland Gridiron Football League competition this year, the Colts, and doing an exceptional job with a number of players on their roster. We've seen strong offense also by the Colts in their quarterback, number 12, Scott Matthew. And in the scoring for the first half for the Jets, with 11 minutes expired, we had pass to number 30, Ben Lunas, and that was not converted, so it saw the score 6-0. And then with little time remaining in the end of the half, a run up the middle by number 2, Danny Dagan, again not converted, and it saw the score to the Jets 12 points to 0. As expected, we thought the Jets would be able to get on top of the Colts, but we can expect a close fought second half if the Colts can keep their intensity that they've had in the first half. So before we go back to the game, a word from our sponsor.
At Qantas, we're making changes to bring you even better service across Australia. New schedules to make more flights and seats available at the times you want to fly. New world-class flight clubs, fresher, more interesting meals, and a whole new look inside our aircraft. All designed to make you feel at home whenever you fly.
Second half here with the Colts to kick off. Number 40, Paul Holgate, to receive. Number 4, Harry Alderton for the Jets. And number 2, Danny Dagan back for the Jets. There's a signal from the referee to start the second half by Kevin Decker. Kick off from the Colts. It's relatively short. It's going to be picked up by the Jets on their own 40, Dagan, and hit out of bounds by the Colts. Number 82, Matt Lyons. Jets will be 1st and 10, back in shotgun their quarterback, Jason Graham. Dagan, the receiver, in motion. Roll that by the quarterback. Good block. Number 30, Ben Loomis, and forced out of bounds by number 11, Mick Chappell, by the Colts. Flag on the play. The flag was waved away there by the referees. No penalty on the play, bringing up 1st and 10 to the Jets. Graham back to number 4, Harry Alderton. End around. Good pickup, and he's through the defence. That'll be a touchdown to the Jets. The Jets will be kicking. Number 80 back, Adam Nichols, after that successful touchdown by Harry Alderton. Snap back. Blocked by the Colts. Live ball. Picked up by the Colts. Unsuccessful attempt. So that will leave the score to the Bayside Jets 18, the Toowoomba Colts 0. Off number 80, Adam Nichols. Kicking for about 30 yards. Looking for the ball, number 40 by the Colts, Paul Holgate. Eventually picked up and forced out of bounds by the Jets. 45, Grant Elwell. Colts 1st and 10 in I formation. Scott Matthew at quarterback. Hand off to their running back, Ben Donaldson. Little pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Strong defense from the Jets have pushed the Colts back 1 yard, and that's 2nd and 11. Matthew again at quarterback in I formation with the Colts. Looking for his receiver, number 11, Mick Chappell, but throws shorter into number 23. Derek Lesser couldn't complete the pass. Incomplete, and we've got flags down. So we had 2 penalties there. We had the Jets incurred a holding penalty, and that penalty was declined by the Colts. We also had number 98 for the Jets with fighting after the play, and he was ejected from the play. That brought up a 15-yard penalty to the Colts, and that'll be 1st and 10 on their own 43. Matthew, the quarterback, and we have a delay of game. So after a 5-yard penalty for the Colts, they'll be 1st and 15. Matthew looking to hand off to 38, but rolls out down to their receiver, 22, Brad Rankin. Pass incomplete, and they'll be 2nd and 15. Second and 15 for the Colts. I formation. Looking for his receiver. Long to 11. Nick Chappell broken up by number 80, Adam Nickel, for the Jets. Incomplete. Third and 15 for the Colts. Their offensive stalling here. Looking again for his receiver, rolling out under huge pressure by number 9 from the Jets. Anthony James sacks the quarterback for a huge loss. For the Colts, 4 and 30. Matt Lyons to kick, number 82 for the Colts. High kick under at number 3. Adam Casey for the Jets. And big tackle, number 11, Mick Chappell, stopped the run. Flag down. For a late hit foul by the Colts. Number 50, Chris Scherz, costly for the Colts. Bring up first and 10 for the Jets. Graham out to number 30. Ben Lunas, and a big pick-up right up the middle, right through the Colts. And he will go in for a touchdown. The Jets setting up for a kick on their point after try. Number 80 kicking, Adam Nickel. Back by the quarterback, held and over. 1 point conversion to the Jets. And that will bring up the score after that touchdown. The Bayside Jets 25, all over the Toowoomba Colts 0. The Jets now to kick off. Adam Nichols having a busy day. Back to number 11, Mick Chappell for the Colts. Turns the corner, cuts right through. Stopped by 26 for the Jets, Blair Richards. Number 65, Martin Solich. And that'll bring up first and 10 for the Colts on their own 30-yard line. The Colts first and 10 in I formation. Scott Matthew, quarterback. Bit of indecision on their line, and that will be a false start. False start to the Colts there will bring them back 5 yards and first and 15 on their own 30-yard line. Matthew, quarterback. I formation again. Flag down, handoff to the running back, number 24, Ben Donaldson. Stopped by number of Jets players, Michael Beckett, number 28, number 80, Adam Nichols. Five yards with an illegal formation. 5 men in the backfield for the Colts. This drive stalling badly for the Colts. Handoff to the running back, Donaldson again, looking for some gain up the middle, but stopped by Martin Solich, number 65 for the Jets. Second down and 18 for the Colts after some costly penalties. Handoff again, hospital pass to the running back Ben Donaldson and smothered again by Martin Solich for the Jets. So third and 25 for the Colts. Looking for his receiver, giving the passing game, the running games, it's not there, but couldn't be caught there by Matt Lyons, and that'll bring up fourth and 25 for the Colts. The Colts 82, number Matt Lyons, kicking, taken by Adam Casey and dragged to the ground by the Colts, number 12. Scott Matthew, the quarterback, backing up to stop any raid by the Jets. First and 10 for the Jets now on their own 47. Swing pass back to number 30, Ben Lunas. End around, dragged down by the Colts. Pickup of 13, and that'll be first and 10 for the Jets. So with 2 minutes to go in the second half here. Jets first and 10 after a good run there by Ben Lunas. Quarterback again in shotgun. Back to Graham, looking for his receivers. Caught by number 85, Ben McKenzie, and forced out of bounds. Pickup of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up second and 5 for the Jets. Back in shotgun, the quarterback Graham. Tackled, sacked by 38. Ben Donaldson coming through for the Colts, and that's a huge loss against the Jets. And they'll be third and 13. Shotgun again for the Jets after a big loss. Number 30, Ben Lunas, in motion, roll out to the quarterback, and caught by number 80, Adam Nichols. Got the foot in bounds, but will be short of the first down. And that'll bring up 4th and 1. With a minute left in this game. Back to the shotgun in Graham. Hand off to his running back, and he looks like he's short of the first down, and that will be a change of possession back to the Colts. So after strong defense from number 32, Ben Donaldson, for the Colts, bring up 1st and 10 for the Colts on their own 35. Matthew in at quarterback, rolling out, looking for number 11, but he's going to be swamped by the Jets. Number 9, Anthony James, and that's a huge loss to the Colts. So after that sack, brings up 2nd and humongous, 2nd and 38 to the Colts. See if they can get out of this one. Hand off to the running back, but nowhere to go. Bring up 3rd down. 3rd down for the Colts, in big trouble, pinned in their own 20. Run up the middle, a few yards gained. Full time here in the junior game between the Bayside Jets and the Toowoomba Colts. Scoreline to the Jets, huge win, 25 points to the Colts 0. Welcome back after the end of the junior game between the Bayside Jets and the Toowoomba Colts. The Jets running out victors there, 25-0. But really the scoreline not indicative of the way the Colts played, and certainly pushed the Jets all the way. And you can see this through their defence. Paul Holgate, number 40, and Ben Donaldson, number 38, with a sack apiece. Really pushed hard on the quarterback, great Jason Graham, for the Jets. Graham is very strong in offence for the Jets today, and led to a number of receptions by their wide receiver. Number 30, Ben Lunas, chalked up 2 touchdowns. We had number 2, Danny Dagan, with a touchdown, and number 4, Harry Alderton. Strong in defence for the Jets. Chad Rosario with a sack, number 58. Anthony James, 2 sacks, very strong, number 9. And in the second half we had some amount of controversy with the Jets, with Gary Morrison being ejected for fighting. But that didn't seem to faze the Jets, and they went on to win 25-0, having led 12-0 at half-time. But again, a good effort by the Colts, who hung in there and pushed the Jets all day. With the number of players they have on their roster, an excellent effort all round. So, with his review of the senior game,